We have little sanitizer stations here.
You've got Grace here. Her parents immigrated here to this country from Korea. They live the American dream. They opened a restaurant, and they're struggling right now. And it's not their fault. It's not anyone's fault.
Tomorrow, county supervisors are voting whether to allocate federal CARES Act dollars for businesses financially impacted by the pandemic.
Being in small business is hard, absent a global pandemic. And what we're going through with the public health orders and restrictions, it's even harder.
Countywide, at least 4,400 businesses and nonprofits applied for these stimulus grants, requesting more than $650 million in aid. But the county only has $20 million to give out. Allocations are being handled by individual supervisor districts, and most are proposing grants of around $5,000.
$5,000 to a family-run place, hearing directly from Grace really makes a difference and makes an impact. So we want to help as many people as we can.
Each supervisor has just over $4 million to give out. Right now, Fletcher is proposing grants for around 500 businesses and has money left over to help more. Supervisor Diane Jacob is proposing using the $4 million for around 250 businesses, but many of her individual allocations are much higher, like $15,000, $20,000, or even $25,000. Supervisor Jim Desmond is also looking to use the entire sum to help nearly 800 businesses. Both he and Supervisor Greg Cox want to give the highest amounts to nonprofits like chambers of commerce, business associations, and boys and girls clubs.
We had a real focus and priority in our allocation to find those small businesses, a little bit smaller, lower revenue numbers, the types of folks that don't have lobbyists, they didn't get any federal PPP money, they're often kind of unseen or forgotten.
Businesses and nonprofits can use the money for expenses like rent, payroll, and buying personal protective equipment. Supervisor Kristen Gaspar plans to bring her funding proposals to the board at the end of this month. Some applications for relief are open through October. For more information, go to kpbs.org. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.